And what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's Bitcoin analysis video. I have Sean next to me today. One more duo for you guys. Sean, say hello to everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
Alrighty, we're gonna try and keep this one, relatively short. We did give you guys quite a bit yesterday to chew on, so this is gonna be an update from yesterday's video. Of course, if you did not catch yesterday's video, I will be linking it in the end cards. Alright, so yeah, a quick heads up. So now, Sean, we opened the brand new month of Feb. And the recap on that is that I believe Feb closed over this weekly level, not the weekly level, but this critical level at 42.2k that we were looking at. However, it was a spinner candle. Usually when you see spinners, it's a sign of indecision. But here's what I'm gonna say. I don't know about you. You can give them your thoughts. But I'm saying this weekly and the 4-day, it's beginning to look good here. It's beginning to look like the bulls are taking over. What are your thoughts on that? And then we can default, of course, to the dashboard.
I don't think the Bulls need to take control of anything. They've been in control for a very, very long time now. I'm keeping it very simple. I'm following my plan that we set out a year ago, right? I'm going to go ahead and turn on the screenshot right over here. We were looking for Bitcoin from $16,000 to make its way to the top of the cloud and start going sideways, okay? Now, this is where it's really important. When your plan says, hey, price is going to go sideways, and then you actually start seeing price go sideways just according to the plan, you don't want to get chopped out in that area. And when you look at this consolidation area, look at the chop. We moved to the upside, drew in all the liquidity and dumped back down. You moved to the downside, tapped into more liquidity and went back up, right? We are literally following the plan that we drew out 1 year ago, where we said, hey, price is going to move to the top of the cloud, reject at the 0.786 level, which is a 50k zone. What do? That's exactly what we did, right? So all I'm going to say is, hey, yes, price is moving sideways, but I'm not going to get emotionally baited into this until we see the trigger that was part of the plan. So until we see the trigger we're waiting for, I'm going to be looking at this as a consolidation phase that we need to be wary of.
Okay, so we'll give you guys the trigger, okay? We'll tell you exactly what we're looking for in order to then expect that next big trend trade to the upside. So no, we're not talking about just a normal bullish consolidation. Okay, we're talking about the next big trend trade, perhaps Bitcoin getting up to 60k or maybe even higher. All right, but first, Sean, I want to get into the Mango dashboard. It's been keeping us on the right side of Bitcoin's trend so far. Let's get into the dashboard to see what Bitcoin is telling us. Now, you guys can find this on app.mangoresearch.co. All right, so if you look at the drop down, look at the multi-time frame view on Bitcoin. Okay, and this is why, I was sort of leaning. I looked at it this morning. I'm like, this is interesting. I mean, price action looks great upon resistance, and I'm looking at the trends. The trends look great too. I mean, just look at the 4-hour. The 4-hour just flipped bullish 4 hours ago. All right, so we just got the signal coming in, but not just that. We're seeing bullish trends across the board, okay? The daily and the 40 are still neutral, okay? But no shorts, no bearish signs yet. All right, and not too many flags for concern, but also notice the volatility. 57 on volatility on the 4-hour time frame. 12 on the 12-hour, it's 24. 24 telling me that, hey, the 12-hour has been our barometer now for, months, right? It's telling us that the bulls have a lot more juice still left in them. And that's why I was thinking that, maybe the weekly closes well. Maybe we get back up to that wick high right here, which is $49,000.
So yeah, I do agree with you, especially since the 12-hour is long and the volatility is sitting at blue, right? The 12-hour has been a barometer for more than a year now, actually, not just months. And I've been harping on this. So I'm kind of going against my own thesis when I say, hey, we got to be cautious. When the 12-hour is saying, hey, maybe you want to step on the gas a little bit. I think I'm just a tad bit concerned about the daily potentially putting in a lower high over here. And you can see the price action, right? I have been baited into this kind of move far too many times in the past, where the weekly puts in a consolidation, the daily starts putting in an uptrend, but against a level that you need to be careful against. And this is that level. So I think I'll be a lot more comfortable if we start clearing daily candles above 44,000, for example, right? We see multiple daily candles, I'll be more comfortable. Am I going to start putting on trades? I still don't think so. I think for me to be comfortable, I'll be looking for weekly candles above 44,000. So weekly candles, not daily. And then us taking out the highs over here, right? I know it's a lot to ask for, but you know what? After getting a big trade from $16,000 to $50,000, we don't need to get greedy here. We don't need to jump back into the market on the first sign and give back profits. We can let things play out. We can take a breather. We can now set the plan for the next bigger trade, right? At that point, a few $1,000s entry is not going to make a big difference. And on that note, by the way, guys, if you guys have access to the premium section of the dashboard, make sure you check out my big macro plus Bitcoin video that I posted a few days ago. It's titled "The Puzzle is Now Unfolding," right? Check it out. I don't post these kind of videos often, but it sets the stage for the next 6 months to 1 year. Those kind of trades that I love over here at Mango, right? Very, very similar to the series that we posted all the way down over here.
Yeah, just to show you guys once more, this is when Sean called for 25K targets and 42K targets and the consolidation at their 0.786 fib level when Bitcoin was sitting at what, $17,000. All right, so one more big high level trade plan posted for you under the premium dashboard section right here. Go ahead and check it out if you haven't already done so. But coming back to this, so you technically have like a plan, right? To figure out when to really get into your trades if you want to take on a leverage position on Bitcoin. What you're saying is that you're not looking to take on any leverage on Bitcoin right here. You think there's still confirmation left for you to then expect continuation to the upside.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so then let's now give them the trigger. Let's first tell them what is it that we're going to be looking for in this range to happen, right? So you're saying that, okay, consistent closes over $44,000 is going to be your first tell in that, okay, prices want to start moving up even further.
Yeah, one candle close is not going to be enough because, again, I felt pain over there too in the past where I wait for this one single weekly candle close. That's not good enough.
And I agree with you. So you look for confirmation over this level if you are looking for this consolidation to break out. All right, but now let's talk about the trend trade. Is it enough if the consolidation breaks out? Is it enough to expect the next trend trade?
Not the parabolic move, in my opinion, but in a few weeks now, based on the discussion playing out in Seed, we may get that trigger in the next, like, I'd say 4 to 6 weeks.
Yes, and by the way, just a quick sort of segue. Yesterday, guys, was an amazing session in the Seed Clubhouse chat. For those of you who did not catch it, you'll find everyone talking about it right now in the Seed chat. Even Ben is like, Mark, I watched the video twice. I loved it. Will definitely be implementing it into my trading strategy to increase the risk of success in my trades. So yesterday, Julian gave an amazing presentation on the petrodollar system, and then Mark followed up with an amazing trading strategy. And this trading strategy, I believe he's recorded again, and he's gone ahead and posted it once again for all of the seedlings. So go ahead and check it out if you haven't already done so. It's very, very effective. Like, he actually went through live examples with us on multiple charts. All right, so this is going to give you some serious edge, especially in consolidations like this one that we're seeing right now on Bitcoin's chart.
And yeah, I have to say, these sessions have been getting better and better. Last week's presentation that Julian did on the Bretton Woods system was amazing, and I thought it was going to be a high task for him to up that. And I have to say, these sessions have been getting better and better every week. Like, hell, I learned so much, right? There were certain holes in my knowledge of history and the monetary system over the past 100 years that always gnawed at me, and Julian really had a comprehensive and concise presentation that answered those questions. I was like, holy, I learned so much in just that 1 hour, right? And then Mark's system too, again, solves psychological and mechanical problems that we all have as traders. So I was like, okay, now I can use this, and it allows me to stay objective. Again, I urge all the seedlings to watch those videos posted.
Exactly. It's a lot of alpha, a lot of free alpha just posted for you right there. So now, as far as the trigger for price action is concerned for that next big move, Sean, what we're looking for over here, and it's something that Sean has been talking about for years, honestly, keep it very simple. Get into that Ichimoku Cloud, pull up your Ichimoku Cloud template. I'm going to knock off everything else. What we are looking for, okay, on the cloud, look at the green, look at the red. We want to see this red cloud first flip green. Okay, we want to see that Kumo twist. All right, when we see that twist, that is saying bull run on. all right, that's when you start looking for that next setup. So Sean, that's what you're looking for, correct?
Yeah, essentially, wait for the cloud to turn green and then look for your setups. Remember, the cloud turning green doesn't mean you just go blindly and long. I mean, you could do that for spot, but we may get pullback opportunities into the Tenkin. Remember, the entire idea that I posted right over here, where we said that, hey, if Bitcoin goes all the way up to the top of the cloud, we're expecting a rejection at 50K. Yes, but why did I want the consolidation? Why did I say that the consolidation is going to be the most bullish scenario? Because, well, the Tenkin and the Kijun will come into equilibrium in price. You guys see how the Tenkin is inching up and up and up? Well, that's what we're looking for. We wanted the Tenkin to be in equilibrium. Provided price holds that Tenkin, we can look for the next move to the upside. If price loses the Tenkin, or if you guys have access to the dynamic, watch the dynamic, right? If price loses the dynamic, we can look for that move down and then to the upside, right? So yes, the cloud needs to turn green, but that doesn't mean you blindly long. You have to look for the setup, right? So the first setup is against the dynamic. Kind of only got that right here last week, right? So if we get another test of the dynamic once the cloud turns green, it is a buy opportunity in my opinion. But if we lose that, I think we should be looking towards buying the Kijun. Again, we're getting ahead of ourselves, right? But that's what I have in my mind at the moment. Keep it easy, keep it mango, keep it stress-free, follow the plan. I know it's so difficult to just wait and do nothing, but especially when it's pre-written for you guys, since a year ago, you know it was written with no emotions and was very objective, right? So just follow the plan. Things don't need to go perfectly, but just wait for the triggers. We will give you guys the triggers. So if you haven't hit the subscribe and the notification yet, make sure you do, because you don't want to miss that trigger when it does show up, right? That's going to be the trade that takes Bitcoin from $40,000 perhaps all the way to $120,000 to $150,000.
I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, smash like, and we'll now see you in the next update. With this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.
Ciao.